78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, here we go, man. Look, Anthony Joshua clearly destroyed, dismantled, discombobulated, disassembled, and any other type of diss you want to think of by Daniel Dubois. Right? Now, interesting fight. Real interesting fight. I picked AJ to win the fight. I thought AJ's experience would get him through it. I really don't trust Daniel Dubois. He seems to have some heart issues as far as, like, can you trust him? Just his level, I just don't trust Daniel Dubois. I've seen him doing questionable things in fights. I've seen him kind of check out of fights when times get too tough. But he is definitely a very good front runner. If he's beating you, he's going to beat you. You know what I'm saying? Times get tough, you got a chance because he might fold under pressure. But he had a very good stiff jab, and he put that on AJ right away. And I don't have to say pause because I'm a grown man, and shouldn't nobody be thinking about nothing other than boxing. You understand? So he put the jab on AJ, and he just had a more dominant jab. Anthony Joshua couldn't get around the jab of Daniel Dubois. In my opinion, that's what set the tone. Dubois' jab it reminded me of Terrence Crawford and what Terrence Crawford did to Earl Spence. When Terrence Crawford jumped on Earl Spence immediately, and he established the jab. He won the jab battle. And once he did that, the fight was pretty much over with. AJ was trying to be a good counterpuncher. Dubois came out very aggressive. He wasn't throwing sloppy, crazy punches. He put his punches together perfectly, in my opinion. The best he could do, and he tested AJ's chin. Dubois already had confidence because he's already knocked out AJ in sparring years ago that they didn't want to tell y'all about, okay? So he already had the confidence. So he stops AJ in 5 rounds or less, unbelievable. AJ showed a lot of heart. He kept trying to get up, though. He was trying to get up. He was trying to scratch back. He just couldn't do it. His body wouldn't allow him to do what his mind wanted him to do. So AJ got knocked out. He had help from the referee. The referee was doing everything possible to make sure Anthony Joshua was safe and sound. But, whatever. Even the referee couldn't help AJ in this one. So, with that being said, what's next? Eddie Hearn wants you to believe that Anthony Joshua is going to take the Daniel Dubois rematch. And I'm here to tell you, Eddie Hearn don't care nothing about Anthony Joshua. He don't, man. Eddie Hearn don't care nothing about AJ. I thought he did at one point in time. But he don't really care about AJ. I thought he did at one point because, you see him get emotional talking about AJ and stuff like that. But after just seeing what happened to AJ, why are you already talking about the rematch? Why aren't you just saying, let's take some time, see what Joshua wants to do? You're already talking about rematching Daniel Dubois. I'm sure AJ's going to say yes to the rematch. This dude trying to rack up for himself. Eddie Hearn appears to be trying to just collect money on his own. And I believe Eddie Hearn has ruined Anthony Joshua's career. That's what I believe. Yes, he's helped AJ to great levels. He's a great promoter, right? If he like you, if you're on his team, if you sign with him, then he's gonna do a lot to promote you. But especially if you bringing in the dollars like AJ. But at this point in time, Anthony Joshua's on the downside of his career. The only fight that should be taking place is Joshua versus Wilder. 2 great fighters who are now, many would say, are at the downside of their careers. Right? Wilder's coming up for KO loss. Joshua's coming up for KO loss. Make the fight happen. Why not? When they were both undefeated and they both had belts, y'all didn't want to make the fight then. You had excuses. Now they're both coming off of losses. What's the excuse now? Eddie Hearn. He going to get in the way. Eddie Hearn going to get in the way and say some mess like, oh, well, AJ needs a good tune-up fight. Well, AJ needs to come back. Well, AJ needs to fight Dubois. Eddie Hearn's gonna milk AJ to the last drop. AJ cannot beat Danny Dubois. I seen that right now today. Yes, I know AJ hurt Dubois, hit him with a good shot right before the fight was stopped, before AJ got stopped. He caught Dubois, he got aggressive. He came in, tried to throw the uppercut again. You can't throw uppercuts from way down that low. That's too far away. And he got his left hand down. So he got both hands down. You finna throw an uppercut from Mississippi, way down in the Delta. And Danny Dubois caught you. He caught you. Because AJ's too predictable. He's too robotic. Right? AJ feels like if I throw my left hand, I have to throw my right hand behind it. Not necessarily. Sometimes you can throw a jab and then throw a left hook behind it. Sometimes you can do the Mickey Ward. You can throw a hook upstairs and hook to the body, which is rare. Most people don't do that. Right? You don't have to, just because you throw your left, now you have to throw the right. You don't have to be. This is not Rock'em Sock'em Robot. That's what I mean by predictable. AJ is very predictable. Danny Dubois is a good fighter. He's more aggressive than AJ. He's younger. He's stronger. He's hungrier. He got that mutant strength. You know what I'm saying? You can tell Dubois a little off. But Dubois, he's a straight G, though. He don't care. He come to win. Now, AJ took it in stride, said all the proper things you're supposed to say in public. How is he going to feel a month from now? Is he going to activate his rematch clause? If you're going to do it, you better do it now, because the IBF ain't playing games. Matter of fact, let me look and see if I can find who is the IBF mandatory right now, if they have one. Let's see here. One second. Let's get it here. Find out who's who and what's what. All right. Danny Dubois. Right. Wow. They got nobody for number 1. Number 2. Joshua was 3. Also, so they good. They got plenty of time for a rematch there. They got plenty of chance. Martin McCauley is number 5. The German cat is number 4. But yeah, they got plenty of chances, plenty of time. IBF ain't finna trip. But as long as they get it done now, IBF shouldn't trip. They should be able to get their rematch in. But Joshua's not going to beat Dubois. Dubois is going to be even more confident now. He's going to go for it. AJ's going to be less confident than before. He's going to fight very timid. He can't beat him. It's not going to happen. I'm just being real. He's not going to beat him. If y'all disagree with me, you let me know in the chat. I just think that AJ, at this point, should be fighting Deontay Wilder just to get the fight over with. I mean, the fight didn't happen when we all wanted to see the fight, but just get it over with. If Wilder still wants to fight, and if AJ still wants to fight, make it happen. Get it out the way. No ifs, ands, buts about it. At least the fans get to see one of the greatest fights of our era, or 2 biggest names of our era. We want to see the fight. But Eddie Hearn won't allow it. I don't believe Eddie Hearn will allow Anthony Joshua to fight Deontay Wilder. Because his ego, Eddie Hearn's ego, will not allow himself to see AJ lose to Wilder. They still owe Andy Ruiz a 3rd fight. Andy Ruiz knocked y'all out in the 1st fight. Y'all came back and ran from him and outboxed him in the 2nd fight. Everybody gave y'all a pass. But they love to talk crazy about Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. But everybody gave AJ a pass. This big old dude, 400 pounds, 6'8", jabbing away, running around the ring, full of muscle. Right? Now why ain't nobody talk crazy about AJ for how he fought against Andy Ruiz? So y'all 1-1. He won in the most dominant fashion, and y'all just let it go. Yeah, no rematch for him. AJ got a lot of fights on the table. It's a whole lot of fights on the table. First being Deontay Wilder. AJ needs to stay out of the business of Danny Dubois. Yep, stay out of that business. Y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm a part of here. Deuces.